Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Burlington, Colorado, ready to head to Kansas. But we need to go over a few things before we go. Actually, it was sunny just a little while ago, but it's getting kind of cloudy. I have advanced to the next day to try to get some contracts to pop up. But the first we need to look at, I guess, would be the paint job I kind of came up with. Like I said, nothing too fancy. Pretty much basic stuff, I would call it anyways. I wish the sun was back up because see a little bit better. On the side of the truck, that is the downtown Kansas City, the skylight of Kansas City at nighttime. So I threw that on there. Just wrote the word Kansas on either side. On the hood, Kansas University, Rock Chalk Jayhawk, for those of you from Kansas. And of course, on the very top, Kansas City Chiefs, NFL football team. Usually I go with like state flowers and all that kind of stuff, but I think the special paint job that we get from getting the Cruising Kansas jobs will be the sunflowers. So I kind of stayed away from that. I just kind of went with something just a little bit different. And that's where we stand on the paint job. So we'll be driving around in the Kansas truck through Kansas, of course. So a couple of other things we need to go over. If we look at the map as well, yeah, I just heard from Mantrid, who is the mod author for Coast to Coast, and it's going to take him probably, he says, maybe another 12 hours or so. He's currently at work. So the Coast to Coast map is currently turned off, so that may affect our drivers that are over there. I don't know how that works, but they're over there. I want to do external contracts. I also downloaded and purchased the farm cargo DLC, and I was trying to get external contracts because that's what we need for the Cruising Kansas job. I don't have any external contracts from Burlington into Kansas, so maybe I got to advance some time or something like that. So we're going to be bobtailing it into Colby. I couldn't even get a job going from Burlington into Kansas, so I don't know. Maybe because I activated Kansas after I slept through the night. Not too sure what's going on there. Another thing I need to go over as well is as for our drivers, driver manager. So the Dallas driver, let's go status here. Luke, our new driver, Dallas, he's still, after overnight, inside the garage. So I figured the trailers, trailer manager, because this trailer has been a problem, it seems to be, the cistern gas tank. I put that on private. It should be on private. Yes, it is. It's locked. So we'll see if he takes off then. If he doesn't, then I'll just move the cistern tanker to Salt Lake City. For amount I paid for that tanker, it kind of sucks that no one, I don't know why no one can use it. This is the base game cistern tanker. It's not a modded one, so I'm not sure why drivers are having a hard time with this tanker. Not too sure why. Maybe there's not a truck that can handle it or something. I don't know. But right now it's on private. I wish someone could use it because that would bring in a lot of cash. But anyways, we need to get on the road going over to Colby. So, yeah, maybe actually while I was in there, I should kind of go over the Cruising Kansas quest. So basically, you're probably going to be focusing on the personal goal, right? So, player that deliver cargo to or from all four, it says 14 Kansas cities. Usually you got to do it from all of the cities, not to or from 14. So you can't do it from a multiple city. So there's 14 cities in the Kansas map. I'm guessing to or from each city, and they got to be at least 100 miles long or 161 kilometers in distance on external contracts. So that's why I was trying to get an external contract. But let's get on the road and start heading on down here. And of course, we do have ourselves the Peterbilt 389. Oh, that's right. I do have to probably come in here because I know we can do this now to where it has automatic lights to come on. But I just set it like that and always leave it like that. But every time you go in for repairs or anything, yeah, it needs to adjust itself. Wait, park and brake was okay. That was deactivating it. All right, let's roll here. Yeah, so we're just going to Colby, Kansas, I suppose. Oh, wow, shifting is way off here. Can I get out? Where am I getting out here? Is this the way out? Looks to be the way out to me. Okay, so the GPS is showing me a red line with no arrows, so I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. That doesn't help me on out here. Why is GPS having me? Why are we doing this, GPS? Why do you got me going to Lamar to turn around to come back? That doesn't. Okay. We'll just ignore that. All right, we are on the road. So it's going to take us about an hour to get there, which is fine. I'll probably floor it. Go over the speed limit just to get us there a little bit quicker so we can get really started on doing what we want to do, which is cruising Kansas. And away we go. Going from the Cascadia Freightliner to where we couldn't see the hood to the 389 where we can see the hood, and of course we got that big Jayhawk on the hood. That's going to be in our face all the way there. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you remember, we were $500 in debt. Oh wait, I shouldn't have to pull into the weigh station. No way. Okay, I was ready to say, you pull me in. I don't think well, we don't drive that much with no trailer, so to get pulled into the weigh station with no trailer would have been kind of weird. I think that sign said now leaving Colorado. So by the time you actually see this episode, I'm guessing maybe Manfred would have something thrown together for the coast-to-coast map, so keep an eye out for that. From what he said, the Kansas City area is what's going to be the issue of getting it done. A lot of roads going in and out of Kansas City. So yeah, we were about $500 in debt when I went to bed last night. And as I slept through the night, the first thing I saw come across was one of our drivers came back with no cargo, so fuel and repair costs were like $2,000. That put me way in debt. But then someone completed a delivery and got us back over. Now I wanted to do a little bit more work on this truck. I wanted to get some rims put on and paint the rims and all that, but couldn't afford to do so with only $3,000 in the bank account. Of course, we got 3 axles. I could have done two axles. No, I think 1 axle complete. Another axle I would have got halfway done. What I wanted to do, and the 3rd axle would have had to stay where it was. So, yeah, I just figured not to do them. If you can't do them all, then don't do them. So I just set GPS to come on down here to the rest area. And I'm hoping by advancing 1 hour in game time, I can find an external contract coming, leaving Colby and going somewhere else, which is kind of what we want to do. But let me just, we're not really here to fuel up or anything. We're just here to block the fuel pumps is what I'm going to do. All right, park and brake. All right, let's see if I got something for external contracts out of here. Hopefully we see something, like I said, in Kansas. Unable to find jobs matching your cargo filter or current skill. Everything is turned on here. Right? Price per... Why are we not finding anything? I mean, I know Kansas just came out. Are people really grabbing all the jobs and I can't find any cargo? What about freight? All right, we do got regular freight, but no external contracts? Okay, we got some out of Burlington, which we were at, but nothing in Kansas. Now, I should mention that this Cruising Kansas quest goes all the way to January 28th. So you got some time to get all 14 done. But this is kind of interesting. We can't find external contracts anywhere. All right. I mean, I guess we'll just take regular freight and go from there, I suppose. Let's click on here. And what do we got here? Someplace short. Let's see. We got Hutchins. Those are long distance. Oregon, Texas. Okay, I was not expecting to have this issue coming on here. Where's Topeka's way across? I don't want to just have to keep traveling across, bobtailing it. So I guess I'll do some more searching. This is a little frustrating, but we'll figure out something. How long of a drive is that? It's only 319 miles. I mean, it would take up half the day, though. So that kind of sucks a little bit. Everything else is going out of state. Let me try it again. Maybe they're refreshing here. No, everything's out of Burlington. Nothing out of Kansas. All right, I guess I'll just have to bite the bullet and just not do external contract today, I guess. Let's go. Where was the one to Topeka? I mean, that's shorter in mileage, but with a special cargo, that's going to advance the time, 2 hours? So I don't want to do that. So where was the one to Topeka, which is right there. So we'll just drive across the state on I-70, I guess. Set GPS, we'll go grab that one, and who knows. So we're 3 miles out. Maybe external contracts are not working as of yet. I mean, the DLC just dropped like an hour ago, so, you know, I don't know. Are people really just grabbing all the contracts? Like I said, we got until the end of January to get all these done. But when things like this come out, I focus on getting them done as soon as I can. So we'll see what our drivers do. So kind of a good thing, what I was doing with the coast-to-coast map not being quite ready, which I kind of expected by wanting to get a video out. I advanced to this day here and turned off the coast-to-coast map on this day. And of course, when I get done today, I'll save the game, and hopefully Mantrid, before I do next episode, we'll have an update for the coast-to-coast map, and I can reactivate the coast-to-coast map on the same in-game day. So it may not be an issue for our drivers. All right, so I mean, I'll do external contract. I'll check again, just because. Okay, there's no external contracts from out of here. Yeah, just give me the one to Topeka. Take job. Also, I'm wondering where, I don't see the farming equipment, but I think that's going to be, I don't know. That sounded a little rough going on in. Okay, we got the trailer. So we should be there by 1 o'clock. And then we'll see if we can find external contracts out of there. But we are in Kansas. See what we can find out along the way. So in case you haven't seen my schedule on my Discord, I have updated that. At least I try to every day. But of course, you're watching this when it goes live on Friday. But there will be an episode on Saturday. There'll be an episode on Sunday. And then I'll take it from there. Of course, I'm currently recording this on the 30th, the day the DLC came out. Alright, I do believe we're taking this all the way on I-70. See, speed limit is 75 on this road, and I'm going to haul it as fast as we can. Because I would like to take a second load today somewhere. And hopefully it's an external contract. If not, then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I got to go a full in-game day for everything to reset. Because I was on this in-game day when I activated the Kansas map, so maybe it takes a full day for it to reset itself. Or maybe 1 hour in-game time wasn't enough. Now, of course, we've already discovered 2 cities in Kansas. Colby, which we were just in. I was on that city on the coast-to-coast map, so it didn't say you discovered Colby because we kind of already have. And I don't remember what other city I discovered. There was 2 of them. But discovering them does not count for the personal goals for the Cruising Kansas job. We gotta take cargo from there and deliver it to somewhere. And they gotta be external contracts. So this should not count, unless I'm, you know, I really didn't read it, but usually it's external contracts, so maybe this might count, but I pretty much doubt it. Oh yeah, I'm glad I didn't fix up the truck this morning, because I almost forgot. We got a loan payment coming up at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning here. So that's going to overdraw our bank account once again. But the good thing is we got back over 0, so it kind of resets the overdraft on the bank. I think someone told me before, last time I questioned it, I think we got 48 hours to correct the issue before they start selling our trucks on us. So, yeah, currently we're above, so we are good. I already forgot, but I think we have the Caterpillar engine in this Peterbilt. And she sounds good. So we'll see if our other drivers start coming back with empty loads, or not loads, but just coming back empty, which means fuel and repair costs with no profit, which is going to really suck. Worst comes to worst, we do have some leniency with the banks. I could take out another loan. I'd rather not, but how much am I getting paid for this job here? $1,500. Well, that's not going to be quite getting up to $6,000. Looks like we got some morning fog here in Kansas. Not what you want when you're trying to view a map for the first time, but maybe the morning fog will lift. Kind of late for the morning fog. I mean, the sun was up at 6 and it's almost 9 o'clock. I don't have any weather mods going. We got to remember with patch 1.49, they came out with a new skybox, meaning, you know, graphics for the environment and such. Hey, we discovered haze. And it's foggy and haze. That's all we know. Yeah, so I'm hoping by next episode, like I said, we'll have the Coast to Coast map back on, and our drivers, if they're over there delivering. Yeah, this is what I mentioned before. I don't know what happens when you take out part of a map. So if I got drivers going to, like I mentioned before, the Carolinas, do they keep on going there and finish the delivery, or is it just void at this point? I don't know. I also need to get back onto JazzyCat's website and download AI traffic, because I think that was what's causing my game to crash on 1.49 when it came out this past week. And I haven't updated the AI traffic in so long, so I need to re-download those and activate them and see what happens. Just gives us more different traffic to look at. It's one of those things, though, as I mentioned, you play with mods for so long and you deactivate them. Maybe the game themselves have added so much AI traffic, you don't realize what the base game is like anymore because you run mods so often. So I'm kind of hoping by the time we get to... Where am I going? Oh yeah, Topeka. That our new driver, I think they would pronounce it Luke, in Dallas, now that I got that trailer on private, maybe he will have dispatched himself. He has our Freight-Line Cascadia. Oh, and there was a comment recently, I'd read the comment, but I don't know what episode you posted it on, where you can get the paint job with the tornado on it for the Cascadia. That is something that I did, so it's not like a DLC or anything like that. That's just a paint job I've come up with, so it's not out there anywhere. I have been asked once before if I could put my paint jobs to be downloadable so people could use them. But usually when I do the paint jobs, it's for that truck alone. So, like if you want the tornado paint job, I've only done it for the Cascadia. It's not across all trucks. So like if you're driving like a Western Star or a W900 Kenworth, it's not going to work. It's only going to work on the Cascadia Sleeper, and that's it. Yep, okay, we got... The bank is going to have fun with this for a couple of days, I think. Because I got a funny feeling a lot of my drivers are going to be coming back empty. Okay, so it looks like we have a detour. Which again, I'm surprised about these detours because I got them set so low. So I'm not sure where this is going to send me. Let's see, we got 119 miles. So I added it like about 20 miles or so. I have no idea, but every loop... Wait, what is GPS having me do here? I gotta stop because GPS is like, I don't know what to do for you at this location. Hang on a second here. Yeah, that's not going to work. What I need to do... Yeah, because we can't go through here. What I need to do... Oh, wow. I need to come down this way. And then go this way. I mean, we are where we are currently, but we'll figure this out. Alright, I think I mean, it's adding, overall, we're added about maybe 30 miles to the trip. And there's where it's blocked off over there. All right, so we're just we're just going to keep looping around. Right now, the game is just trolling me hard. So now we're getting there about 1:30. Which is fine. If I can get an external contract still, then we can kind of... we can take one that's at least 100 miles somewhere, I hope. Hopefully they'll have all reset. And if I get there and there's no external contracts, I got questions. So, people that know Kansas very well, let me know if you're seeing anything that you recognize. But Salina, we are now at least discovered Salina. Oh, wow. I think it's like the third time I've stalled this engine today. When situations like this arise in ATS, don't pull in front of me there. Because now we just, deviate off your path, the route that you were going to take. GPS just calculates it for you. I remember the days way before GPS that when you had to take a detour and you didn't know the area, it was either pull over, ask for directions, and hopefully the locals weren't having fun with you. 2, get out a map and try to figure it out yourself. Or just drive around and hope you can find your way. I got adjusted my seat. Had to pick something up off the floor. There we go. I don't know if I missed my light or not. Does seem kind of weird to see the hood again in some sense. It'll be kind of interesting if they ever brought this into the future, if they actually added pedestrians into the game. So, yeah, like when I turn there, pedestrians would have the right of way in the crosswalk. Run over pedestrians, that'd be a fine. I hope this gets me around the incident. But anyone knows Salina well enough, what is this building here? Oh, that's my horn. Well, am I in a turning lane only? If I am, I do apologize, but I'm new here. I did not want to come this way. But we get to see downtown Salina. Was trying to get a better view of the truck. It's one of those things that the paint, I mean, the sunlight has to hit the paint job just right in order to get a really good look at it, I guess. Salina Valerie Theater? And I don't know what building this is over here. There is a train coming, right? There it is. Doing a lot just to get through downtown here, but eventually we're almost back to I-70. Oops, I'm not even in the turning lane. Yeah, we're taking the scenic route. Alright, hopefully, I see traffic going across. How are they getting across? Did they clear out the accident that was back there? Topeka. Alright. Are we back on track now? I think we're kind of good to go. Alright, reset the cruise control to about whatever I had it set for. I think it was just above 75. So just 100 miles out now. Currently, none of my drivers, so far, it's been about a half a day. Not one driver has done anything. Well, I mean, they're out there doing something, but they haven't completed what their current task is, either driving back to the garage empty-handed or completing the delivery or whatever they're doing. Maybe they're just lost in limbo. They're stuck on the East Coast somewhere, don't know how to get back. It might be a couple rough days financially for us here, but we'll power through. We'll make it. I did find it kind of interesting, though, that we were able to fuel up our truck, even though we were... I mean, we owe the bank money. I mean, more, just not just our loan, but we owe them more than that. So at least we discovered another city here. We will of course, get to every city because we got to complete the cruise in Kansas. And I want to do that before we leave here, because if I leave Kansas and start heading somewhere else, it may, I may forget about it and not get back here. Who knows? Way station. You're gonna pull me in, aren't you? Oh no, thank you. Something's going right currently. I'm actually surprised they didn't pull me in. I need to get back over because we're only 40 miles out. And that 40 miles, as we know, is going to go rather quick. So let me prepare myself. Looks like it might rain here soon, the way it's looking. Which would be kind of interesting because it'll be the first time I see rain in patch 1.49. Where are we bringing this to anyways? Yeah, we're bringing to that. I don't know these company names here. I'm not familiar with them anyways. Let's get this delivery done so I can bring in some money. I do want to be careful. I don't need tickets at this point, any speeding tickets or anything like that. I mean, I never want them, but... Let's see, we gotta stay in the left lane. You want to stay in the left lane to turn right. Alrighty, let's head on down the road here. What's the name of the company I'm looking for here? Betchel? And let's see, where am I delivering it to? Oh, I see it blinking, kind of like right in front of me. I don't recognize this drop-off area. Looks like I'm backing it into there. All right. It shouldn't be too difficult, but then again, it's nice to have a cat engine, but it's a little bit louder. Ding, ding. Thank you. Alright, that went kind of smooth. Park and brake, turn off engine, list a couple. We'll get a little bit more out of debt here. Excelente. Show the results now. And continue. And see, that does not count towards a Cruising Kansas event. So we definitely got to do external contracts. Yeah, so emails. Overdrafted. Your account is overdrawn. Overdraft settled. Used trucks for sale. Your account was overdrawn, overdraft settled. New special transportation, your account is overdrawn. There seems to be a theme there. All right, did we get lucky with external contracts here? There are no contracts found around your current position. Move closer to city or logistic companies and try again. So either they're not working currently, or everyone is just grabbing the living daylights out of these contracts and taking them. All right, we'll see if we can find a job that would be kind of... wait, what do I got left on my clock? About 3.5 hours. Ooh, I may have to actually cut this episode a day short here. Okay, the special transportation, we can't do those because it may be a short drive, yes. But it's going to advance time by 2 hours because it takes time to load up things. So... we're looking for anything going to Kansas other than special transportation. Oh, wait, do I see? Oh, yeah, this is part of the new farming... Oh, I can't really look at it too well. This is part of the new farming cargo DLC. So at least that's there. Wait, let me go back to here. So we got anything going to Kansas that's a short drive. I may have to look... I mean, if there isn't a problem with the external contracts, I got to figure out why I'm not getting any. Anything here still in Kansas? So no freight here in Kansas either. Oklahoma. And just remember, we're not running the coast-to-coast map, so this is all base game map stuff we're looking at here. And yeah, the only deliveries we got right here in Kansas are special transportation, and that will push us over. Let me just... I mean, yeah, there's just no external contracts currently, so I don't know if people are taking up or not here. Let me go ahead and let me look on the SCS forums to see if there's anything about what's going on here. I mean, maybe by the time you see this episode, if there is a problem, it's been cleared up. But let me double check on this here, see if there's a current issue with this or not. Well, I've been searching online for about 5-10 minutes to see if people are actually having an issue. I can see people are getting the external contracts done in Kansas because as a community, they've already delivered like over 3 million miles worth of external contracts. Currently, I'm in the radius where I can check 3 of the cities I've been to, which is Topeka, Junction City, and Salina, and nothing. Absolutely nothing. So either they're coming and going that quick, or I have a slight issue with something. I'm not sure what. We did see, when I was in Burlington, I saw external contracts and nothing going to Kansas. But it's almost like Kansas is not like showing up for me at all on my setup here. So not sure why. And currently, like I said, I can't find another job that's going to get me done in this in-game day. So I think I'm going to have to just stop it right here for now. I'll figure out, probably go park somewhere. Maybe I got to sleep another day, let a day pass. Maybe we can try that right here, right now. Can I go somewhere? All right, actually, we got a couple places. We can just go right across the street here. I guess I will sleep and see what happens. I mean, I kind of rather not, actually, as well. Oh, I got to go out this way. I think I'm just going to park over here because I wait for the coast-to-coast map to get updated as well before I advance on to another day, so my drivers may not have any issues. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to park it over here and call it. Hate to cut it short, but yeah, I got to figure out what's going on here. Like I said, people are getting the external contracts done. I just seem to be having an issue. Where is the rest area? The rest area is apparently behind me. Is it here somewhere? Alright, right here it looks like it might be. Yeah, right here to rest. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. Not world map. Sorry. I want to do... Just going to double check again just because maybe moving. And I did make sure that everything is turned on over here, which it is, because you can just reset it by doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I'm hoping by sleeping another day, we'll take care of the problem. But before I advance the next day, I'm hoping that the coast-to-coast map gets updated so my drivers won't be lost. Driver manager. Let's see what they're all doing here. All right, so Luke is on the road, by the way. Wait, if I go to numbers, he's our new driver. Hey, he's on the road because I put that trailer to private. So now he's on the road. He'll be bringing in some money here. But we can see a lot of people are actually out doing deliveries. Not actually a whole lot. A lot of them are asleep. Wow, we got a lot of sleepers currently. Oh, sorry, because I was at the bottom of the list. So it's like half and half. Either way, I don't know. But anyways, that's going to have to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy in Kansas. But until then, have a good one.